Hey there, Sean here. So, I've made a decision which I've been struggling about for quite a long time now. So, as you might have noticed, the channel really had a moment where it blew up thanks to one of my Blue Lock videos. And ever since then, I've been starting to produce some more Blue Lock content. This is in part, of course, because I really enjoy talking about Blue Lock. But at the same time, I also feel like I've built up a bit of a loyal follower base, and that's quite cool as well, and it's something I want to cultivate and, talk with you guys and continue updating you on my thoughts about this series. But at the same time, there are a lot of manga that I enjoy talking about, and I would really love to continue doing that going forward. But right now, what I've been thinking is that in all honesty, my channel is really not targeting anyone anymore. That on the one hand, I've got the Blue Lock fans, many of whom are probably not all too interested in a lot of my other content. And then secondly, it's people who might have joined for Canon or Honey and Clover or Seven Seeds or Kaguya-sama. And, whatever that is, thank you very much, of course. And now they're being inundated with all this Blue Lock content that they haven't asked for. And I think, this probably isn't in anyone's clear benefit. So I've made a decision. What I'm going to do going forward is I've split this channel into two separate channels. The current Suzel's channel, the one that you may have been subscribed to already or the one that you've viewed up to this point, will continue with only the Blue Lock content. And then I've started a second channel, which I'll link in the description for all the other stuff. More concretely, what that means going forward is that I'll keep up a bi-weekly schedule for the Blue Lock channel. So that means that, to be honest, Blue Lock will be prioritized over other stuff. That is partly because I think it's good to, grow out something that is working for me. And also because I think that at this point, I've been doing quite a bit of Blue Lock, and I'm finding it easier to work on these videos. I've done a lot of the research, I've amassed a lot of the clips, whereas if I start with a different series, every time it's starting over and there's a lot of work going into each of these separate projects. And I'm starting to notice, just on a personal level, I started this channel in a period where I was between jobs and I had a lot of free time to just work on YouTube. Now, I've luckily found a full-time job again, and, that's nice, but at the same time, I do not have the amount of leisure I used to have. And I'm noticing every time I sit down for one of these larger new projects that it really is hacking into my work-life balance, that maybe the amount of time I'm spending on YouTube project is not quite healthy. Whereas I think if I prioritize Blue Lock, I'm able to sustain a much healthier schedule. So realistically, I can probably do, the Blue Lock in 3 weeks, 2 videos, and then have 1 or 2 weeks per month left over to look at other stuff. Now, if I'm totally honest, there is a part of me that does feel kind of bummed out by this decision. That's because one of the reasons I started this channel in the first place was because I wanted to promote less well-known series. I wanted to be an advocate for the stuff that isn't the standard mainstream shonen fare. And, I've reached people with that. I get lovely comments, I get likes on most everything I put out. But at the same time, that's now being put on the back burner. The truth is, the long documentary style videos like the ones I've done on Honey and Clover, like my Canon series, like my Sound Euphonium video, those are the ones that I'm actually having most fun with. I really love just going super deep and trying to give like this all-encompassing interpretation of everything. And so I do definitely see myself going forward with that. This means in practice, if you are not interested in Blue Lock, you can, I guess, unsubscribe from here and just move over to the other channel. And if you're a Blue Lock fan, I guess good for you. I'll be talking about it more. I'm also looking forward to, being able to participate more actively in the Blue Lock conversation. Blue Lock is one of the series I've enjoyed and been the most excited for on a weekly basis, basically ever. And, I've been reading manga for a long time, but I can't actually think of that many other series that I so consistently look forward to on a weekly basis. So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm kicking off the new channel with a video that I promised at the very inception of this, like in my first 3 videos, I talked about wanting to do another in-depth Seven Seeds video. Seven Seeds is one of my all-time favorite manga, also a series I think that deserves way more attention than it has been given. I've created what I think is one of my best videos ever. I'm talking about Seven Seeds for what's probably about an hour, and if you're at all interested in that, or just in my way of thinking in general, please go check that out, because I think I've actually done a phenomenal job with it. So yeah, that's that. I look forward to seeing you all, in some way, shape, or form, either here or on the new channel. So as said, link below. Thanks for listening to my ramble. Sean, out.